Alright, g'day guys, how you going? I'm out at Mick's place today. There's Mick's place over there. Today I'm doing a part of his property that I haven't done for a little while. So I thought I'd get onto it. I was just talking to Mick just then, and I said, oh, where's he been seeing the rabbits? And he pointed me in the right direction. So there's a big burrow in here, and I'm going to be doing along this fence line today. Goes on both sides of the fence here, and you see that's his lucerne crop in there, out there. That's all his lucerne crop. So they're ripping, coming out of here and ripping into his lucerne. So we'll get onto this fence line for him today and clean a few up. There's a lot of young ones around at the moment. There's another big burrow just in over here. I'm just looking around at the moment. And in this next paddock over there, it's the whole paddock's full of warrens. So, but I'll try and concentrate on this fence line here today. They're sandy burrows and they're pretty deep. As you can see, big, deep, sandy burrows. The sand is, for the first top 3 or 4 feet, is pretty soft. After you get down under 4 feet, it's as hard as a rock. So I'll do these 2 burrows. There's another one just there. Give you a bit of a look just there. There's a rabbit sitting out over there. Oh, I've just fallen into a rabbit burrow. And that next paddock over there is absolutely chock-a-block full of warrens. Now there is a burrow out here I'm going to go and have a look at. Another burrow just over there. One here and one right there. So I'll be concentrating in this area today. And there is a burrow out here. So we'll just have a bit of a walk out here and have a look. While we're going, I'll let you know what I'm doing. I've got the bucks out today. I've got Spike and Ragnar to give them a bit of a run. I've also got the General. Who else have I got? I've got Grace, Lagatha and Trixie. So they're the burrows. There was a burrow here. There's one there. That's just a through and through, but there was another bigger one. This might be it, I'm not sure. There. That might be the burrow I'm thinking of. I think it is. That might be the one. No, it's too through and through. There was more holes on the one I'm looking for. Might be up a bit further. Or across here, I'm not too sure. It's been a while. Anyway, guys, I'm going to collar up the bucks today because they can give me problems with them catching underground. I might have to dig them out, so that's why I'm doing these sandy ones. They're a little bit easier to dig. Here's a burrow here. Looks like it is being used. Another one there. The burrows are pretty spread out in this paddock. There might be one straight across there. I'm going to go and have a look. There was a bigger one. I think it was on that fence there. I'm not too sure. It's been a while since I've been. Looks like one there too. Gee, this is a new one. Oh, they're just starting to dig it. I haven't been out in this paddock for quite some time. It's got to be at least two years. Fair bit of digging around there and across here. I thought there was a burrow just here. Yeah, this is the bigger one I was talking about, so have a quick look at this. But as you can see, beautiful property here. It's right on the Murray River. The Murray River's just through there, just straight through there. Lots of big trees, plenty of bush and plenty of bird life. Yeah, this burrow here. Definitely active, no question about it. So I'll put the long net right around this one. I might even start with this one. Look at that. Plenty of footprints, plenty of fresh digging. Yeah, this is the one I'll start with. So, oh geez, it stretches all the way out to here, out to there, and comes all the way out to here. So it's not gigantic, but a reasonable sized burrow. Probably stretches 25 yards that way, goes on that side of the fence and this side of the fence. So I'll drive the car over. I'll probably start with this one. I promised my neighbour I'd get him a couple of rabbits to eat today, fresh ones. So I'll do that for him. Hopefully I can get one 3/4 grown or something that the dogs don't chew up too much. But beautiful day here today, guys. It's going to be about 20 degrees Celsius thereabouts. So you're not too hot. Not much of a breeze to speak of. Birds are singing, as you can hear in the background. It's going to be a mighty fine day. So I'll get this all set up, this long net set up on that burrow over there. I'll shoot across, and those little ones I'll probably just put the ferrets in, let the dogs have a run. And this, along this fence line and in the next paddock, there is a fair few 3-corner jacks. So I might let the dogs have a run out in these paddocks because they're a little bit better. I'm all set up now. I've got the long net going all the way around this burrow, all the way around there. I've got 3 of the ferrets collared up, Spike, the General and Ragnar. So the 2 bucks and the other big cup buck. I haven't collared up any of the jewels. If I get one of the jewels stuck, I'll put one of the collared ferrets down to show me where they are, and I'll dig them out. Because normally they'll go over to them and stay on the rabbit for long enough to let me know where it is. I've done it plenty of times, so I know what I'm doing. Alright, let's see. I might get Spike out. He hasn't had a run in so bloody long. And he was squawking and carrying on, mate, I'll tell you. Trying to get the collar on him because he hasn't done a lot with the collar. It's bloody tight. That's how you want him. No point having him get out of him, is it? I don't think he's going to get that off in a hurry. Right, let's turn it on. Might help. I put all new batteries in the ferret finders, so it won't matter which one I use. I'll just let him walk out, guys. He jumped off the back of the ute then. Oh, big spike. Big spiker. Don't worry, mate, you're going to get your opportunity any second. Look how fat he is. Look how fat he's getting. He's a whopper, mate. Alright, mate. Let's see if this one goes in. Spike hasn't been out in ages. Bang, straight down. In on his own, guys. Back out. Back down. Came out there, back down. He's a really good ferret, Spike. It's just a shame that he's a full buck and he catches too many. I mean, I don't want to lose him, so I don't use him a lot. You don't want to lose the ferret. Not that we lose many at all. He'll go back down, I'm pretty sure. The trouble with the collars, they get stuck. You managed to get through. This one here, I haven't even got a purse net on it. I just put the long net, the end of the long net, over the top. See that? That might be just a small burrow there. Let's try it somewhere else. Go in there, mate. Off he goes. Big bolt here. And he's caught it. I reckon he's caught it already. That's the trouble with Spike. Let's have a look. On. Good. Right there. So he's caught it. Didn't take him long, did it? Trouble with them bucks, like if that was a gill, the rabbit might have had a chance to get away, and it still might, but it's less likely that they get away from the big bucks. But you never know, it might have got away from him. Let's have a look. No chance, mate. He's killed it right there. Right there, that's where he's killed it. 6 feet down, and and he's killing it right there. Now to dig down 6 feet in here would take me at least an hour, at least. You'll get down the first 3 or 4 feet, and then it gets rock hard, solid, and then you just got to chip away at it, chip away at it. Now had I put one of the gills in here, that probably wouldn't have happened. Normally they'll grab them, and the rabbit, when it takes off, because I heard it bolt and then bang, as soon as I heard it stop and start kicking, I knew he had it. And he kills them pretty quick, Spike. But you'll see, he'll still be there. See? Locate. Yep, 7 foot down there. I'll just back it off a bit so we can tell. That's where he is, right there. What I'll do is I'll mark it. If he doesn't come off it, I'll dig down to him. Didn't take him long. Anyway, guys, I'll turn this off until he moves, or I get him out, one of the two. Alright, guys, about half an hour to when I not lost, but since Spike got the rabbit, I've dug a hole down in there, and as usual I got down about 3 feet, still had another 3 feet to go, so it was about, I don't know, just about 6 foot down. I put the probe in and found the hole, but slow going, mate, hard digging, and in the process, like normal, they dig past the rabbit, and he poked his head out here, so now he's working the rest of the burrow. There he is. He would have killed that rabbit without a doubt. Move. And he's gone back down. That's the trouble with Spike. Nearly every single burrow I put him in, he catches. If they don't bolt straight away, he's on them. If you're in somewhere like the UK where you can dig him out in 5 minutes, he'd be a top ferret. But here in Australia, mate, he's a pain in the arse. It takes you an hour to dig down to your ferret at least, and that's in diggable soil. That looks sandy, but it breaks up when you're digging it. But it's rock solid, mate. It takes you. Well, it took me over half an hour to dig down, 3 feet. And now it's rock solid. The deeper you go, the harder it gets. That's the trouble with the bucks, mate. What I'm going to do now is I'll drop in Lagatha and Trixie. Hopefully they can find them before Spike. Come on, legs. And Trixie out. So he caught that rabbit and it took him, half an hour to get past it. And he was blocked, you could tell. He was stuck. He doesn't stay on the rabbit, Spike. He kills them and moves if he can. Trixie and Lagatha are so alike, mate. That's Lagatha. Back down. Sweating pretty bad now after all that digging, mate. I'm getting too old for that shit. I think that just goes through and through, that one. Get your legs. On this one, mate. Yeah, it goes through and through. Tricks. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. Move. Dot, 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 dot. Just had a bolt out here somewhere. Rabbits certainly aren't bolting good today, mate, that's for sure. When they start running around in circles when you got bucks in, big trouble, mate. There's Lags, she's working the burrow really good. Back down. She's really turning into quite a good ferret, Lagatha. She's all business now, she's not... She's hunting, she's just all business. Spike was out here somewhere just before. He did go back to that rabbit over there. Oh look, there's one. Go get him! Go get him! Hoo, 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 hoo! Hoo! Look, 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 look! Get him, Zip! Good girl. Okay, I got one out. Okay, mine, that's it, mine. There's Spike. Lagatha. Back down. You can always tell Lagatha, once they come out you can tell, Spike, because Trixie's got a short tail like Stumpy. She's got a stumpy tail. Spike over there. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. There's Trix. She'll find her way back down. Down she goes. Oh, Rags. Here's Ragnar. Look how big he is, mate. bloody monster. I can barely get I can't get me thumbs around his neck just about. I'll give you a look at him. He's a monster now, mate. Look how fat he is. There goes Trixie. There's Spike. Come on, Regs. Let him find his way. Dot, 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 dot. There he goes. Right guys, the battery went flat on the last burrow. I've moved on. We only got 3 in that burrow. One the ferrets killed underground, and we bolted 2. So we only got 3 out of it. Just want to show you where I am now. There's Mix over there. Further along this fence line, there's a big burrow in here. I've got my long nets going right around. Looks very active, and most of these do. There's this burrow here too, and there's burrows all the way along there. And I just want to show you this paddock, because I haven't, I've sort of pointed out to it before, but tonight there's a few burrows in that paddock, across the burrow, across the paddock, and but I haven't given you a look. So I'm not sure if you can see, but right there is a burrow. All the way along that fence there's burrow after burrow after burrow along that fence, but they're down in the gully. There's a bit of a gully there, and they come out on the top here, and they come out on the gully. There's another burrow here. It's a big burrow there, and all these light patches out here that you can see are all big burrows. There's one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one right there, one where those reeds are, one out behind the reeds, and if you go just over the rise there, you start going into Andrew's place, and he stopped and had a bit of a chat to me, and asked when I was coming over, and I said, look mate, I'll try and get over there in the next 2 or 3 weeks. And he said he's been just running over with the car, so that's how many he's got. So we'll go and do Andrew's. He showed me where they were. He pointed them out and said, look, this is where the main concentration is. Could you go over there and clean a few up for me, please? I said, yep, sure. Give me the next 3 weeks, I'll be out there. So I'll give you a look at these burrows. I'll show you. Look, they're all active. Trouble with this paddock here is a lot of 3-corner jacks. Very, very hard on the dogs. I mean, the dogs aren't even following me over. They're too tentative. You see these burrows, they're all active. You see the dirt they're digging out. There's one here. I'm just giving you a quick look, guys. There's one right there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Right there. Another one right here. You see all the dirt they're digging out. They're really active, these burrows. All the way across this paddock, there's burrows. One there, one up there, one just right there. There's this one here, then there's one right there too. Right there. If you look at the size of them, they're all big. Big burrows. Big, deep, sandy warrens. And I do ferret them from time to time when I don't bring the dogs out. You see how the dogs that look, they can't even take 2 or 3 steps without cringing in pain. And the reason I don't do them all that often, it's not only the dogs that look at these shits with their cripples. Come on mate. Don't walk across this paddock. Come on buddy, I know mate. Full of these 3-corner jacks. Come on mate, I'll check your feet over here. Most of the time I do this paddock, the dogs get that sore, they hop in the car and sit there, like that. Let me check your feet, mate. I know, mate. I know. Look at that. Bloody hell, no wonder you can walk at all. Oh, look at him, he's full of them. Bloody things. There you go, mate. All right. Had a bit of a look around. Let's get a couple of ferrets out. What I was thinking about doing is drop a ferret in here, or 2, bolt them out, hopefully they'll run towards this burrow, and then do that burrow there. So we're going to try that. I'll get A couple of the collared up ferrets out, Spike, Ragnar and the General. Hang on mate, I'll get you in a minute. One at a time. I can turn your collars on. Right. Might put him over here, so if they get him, try and get him to run that way. Even the ferrets, when they go down these holes, go Spike, they get pricked. Got the other two ferrets to just walk around the back of the car, but that's okay. I am expecting to get rabbits out of this burrow because it looks pretty active. I might grab another ferret. Oh, well done, Fleet. Good catch, mate. Good boy. Good girl, good boy, good boy. Good boy, right? Great catch, mate. Lucky, because he was heading the other way. Move, Fleet. There's Rags. Alright, I'd say that burrow's done. I'll drop them straight into this other one over here when I get them back. Back down. Jesus, there's a lot of them 3-corner jacks. Bottom of your feet are covered in them. Look at the poor dogs, look, they can barely walk. It's a bloody pain in the backside, this paddock. And this is the good end. This is the good end of the paddock. Over next to the fence, it's not as bad, but it's still pretty bad. See how the dogs, they can't even walk. You get out here, mate, there's millions. You can only, and even the ferrets, when they're working the burrows, they're in the burrows, and the ferrets struggle too. Ferrets don't want to work because they keep getting pricked in the feet. Hey, Spike. Big Spike. That's Lagatha and Trixie still in, his legs. They're still working. Trixie just came up over there, and Lagatha just came up there. So pretty ordinary day, but you know, I was expecting that when I brought the bucks out. I kill them underground, and I actually had to dig. By the time I got down to where the ferret was, he got out anyway, but They killed one in that burrow, and they've killed one just over here as well. Just got leg at the back. There's Trixie left now. Beautiful day though. Well, not getting a lot of rabbits today, guys, but you do get days like this. But it's very close to micks, which is right there, and they shoot them, so thought I would have got a couple more out of this particular burrow though. Tot, 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 tot. Tot, 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 tot. Ferrets are bolting them. Hard for the dogs to catch them on here, mate. See how they're limping? I guess it doesn't want to come out. Get a chance, I'll put it where Zip is. And she is. Bloody poor dogs. I'll pick them up now. Dogs are suffering too much. Got him. Plate, 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 plate. Good boy. Mine. Good boy. Mine. Tut. Good dogs. Good girl. Zip. Move, 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 move. 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 Move.